it's me, Brianna. Today's video is going to be a chill makeup look, and I'm going to be basically updating you guys about the things that have been going on in my life. Nothing crazy, but you know, I've been inconsistent, so I want to address that. And also, this makeup look is going to be pretty simple like my other ones, because I don't really like complex makeup looks, nor that's not my forte, let's just say that. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and keep on watching to see the makeup look. And also, I wanted to mention, most times I do start my videos with no makeup on, because I don't know, like, I just feel like obviously you start off with no makeup, so I'm gonna just start my video off with no makeup, and I will put like a little clip before, like, of me posing and showing the makeup look. But I literally, this is bare face with all my pimples, all my acne marks. We're gonna talk about that in this video as well, why I have so many, and I know the exact reason why. But yeah, so let's get into it. So I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty Matte Perfection primer and the Benefit Professionals primer. I put this one all over my face. For foundation, why did I say that? For foundation, no. For foundation, we're gonna be using the Beauty Blender Bounce Liquid Whipped Long Wear Foundation in 3.70. 3.70. This foundation is kind of cool because it has like a lock here, as you guys can see. But basically, when I pump this out, I try not to have it super flat like this, or else the product gets stuck in that little hole and it's disgusting, and I'm pretty sure bacteria could grow in there. So I clean it out with a Q-tip. It's kind of like a high maintenance clean this thing, because it's supposed to be, you know, easy for you, but whatever. And I use like a Clorox or antibacterial wipe after I'm finished, so it looks like that when you pump it out. So basically, I got off of birth control in November, and I was on birth control for many reasons, but I got off of it, whatever. So I got off of the birth control because I realized it was like making me more emotional than I already am. I didn't need to be extra emotional. And I also realized that I just didn't like how I felt. Like, I just felt like it was altering me in a way. Like, I don't know how to explain it. And yeah, so I just didn't like it. So I decided in November, like, F this, I don't want to be on it anymore. After 3 years, I was like, I don't want to be on birth control anymore, and that's literally the reason why. And I made a whole video about it. I'll link it right above. So if I'm out of breath, I don't know why. Okay, anyways, so whatever, I got off the birth control in November. My skin was still like amazing, and my skin type is oily combination, but basically it's oily. I just say it's oily. So my skin's oily combination, and I'm acne prone, obviously, like you guys can see, I'm acne prone. But I would only break out around my period. Like, literally, I would only break out around my period, and then if I had my period and I was stressed out, I would break out more. But majority of the time, that's when like my breakouts would come, and they will last like a week and then go, you know, heal and then go away, and then I would be left with like one or like a few marks, but nothing like this on my cheeks. The majority of my breakouts will be on my chin, and then some would be like around my hairline. I'm pretty sure that's from like my hair product or whatever. But I would never have like multiple pimples or bumps on my cheeks. And if I did get a pimple on my cheek, it would be literally just one. It wouldn't be like clusters, basically. This sounds disgusting. Anyways, so my skin was fine after I got off of it. But then in February, literally the first week of February, like, not even joking, so that was like me being 2 months off of it, my effing skin, I was noticing that I had little bumps. I don't know if you guys can tell. When I blow up my cheek, you could see it more, but I had like little bumps everywhere, like literally like all over my cheeks and on my chin. And my problematic area, I would say, mostly was my chin, and that was hormonal. But the cheeks, I don't even know why, like, I don't know what that means. But I went to a dermatologist after 2 weeks because I was like, number one, I'm not used to it because I didn't get acne like that when I was on the pill. And the exact one that I was on is orthocycline low, the low one. Yeah, so I went to a dermatologist after 2 weeks because I literally couldn't deal with like my acne. Like, I don't know, I'm very like sensitive about it or insecure about it. Yeah, that's the right word. I'm very insecure when I get acne, and the fact that I had so much on my cheeks and my chin was making me more insecure. And you know, I'm working, I'm hanging out with people, I don't want people staring at my face, like at my pimples. At least I felt like people were, but mostly I want for me, for my own I'm gonna use the Fenty contour stick in Truffle, the match stick. But I mostly went for myself, like honestly, like it was just like a confidence thing, TBH. So I went, and my doctor, my dermatologist literally was like, well, it's because you're off the pill and your hormones are leveling out and your hormones are all over the place. Okay, like obviously I know that, like that was like, well, I didn't say it like that to her, but that was my thought process. I was like, okay, I know it's from the pill, because before the pill my face wasn't like this, and now I'm off of it and my face is like bugging out. So she prescribed me epidural dart or some shit like that. I don't know, the epidural acne thing. But this was a different dermatologist than my regular one, because my regular one, her next appointment was like April, and I was not waiting till April because this happened in February. I went to a different one, and my main one, she would do like a chemical peel on my face. Like she did it at one time and it helped my skin so much, but this one didn't. She didn't even really do anything. The other one extracted my chin, because remember I said my chin was like my problem area or whatever. So this one, this dermatologist didn't do nothing the day of. Like she literally just looked at my skin and was like, oh, it's hormonal and it's because you're off the pill and all the products that you're using seem to be really good, which is a common thing people tell me, and it's extremely frustrating. So whatever, so she prescribed me that, and I've just been dealing with it ever since, and nothing seems to like totally help my skin, to be honest. Like my skin is still like not where I want it to be, and now on top of that, on top of having like acne and active breakouts, I now have also dark marks all over my face from pimples, because my skin is so impressionable. Like literally you could scratch my face, like if I scratched my face by accident, I would have that scar for a very long time. But anyways, I came across this video by this YouTuber, Organic Olivia, and she said LL lysine helped with her acne. Like she noticed that she took 3,000 milligrams. 3,000 milligrams she took every day until she noticed that the acne was subsiding. So I started doing that, and I have noticed a difference, but I'm still getting breakouts, and it's getting to the point where it's like I drink enough water, I have a healthy diet, I'm taking this LL lysine 3,000 milligrams every single day, I take probiotics twice a day, and now I'm starting on a multivitamin, and it's like I don't know what else to do to get rid of this acne, but it's very frustrating, and I'm super self-conscious about it. And it's crazy because one of my goals last year was to have to be confident in my skin and to like try to find a skincare routine for me to have the clearest skin I can have, and I finally had gotten there, and then all of a sudden I had the same skincare routine and my face just freaked out. So that is what I've been dealing with my skin, and it's not easy. And it's like now I have like the urge almost to wear makeup way more often just to cover my acne so people don't stare at it, or so I don't feel ugly, which I think is pretty fucking ridiculous. Like if you have, like logically it's very ridiculous of me, but it does make me feel better. But at work I literally don't wear makeup because I work 12 hours. There's so many germs in the hospital, and I get oily, so I don't want to make my pores like more clogged if I'm not able to touch up, which I never touch up, and I usually don't wear my makeup for more than 12 hours. Like I wear it for like 6 hours the most. So that's another thing. And it's just like, let me put the concealer. The concealer I'm going to be using is the Fenty Beauty one, and it's in 255. This is like the perfect color for me, and I think it'll still be really good when I have a tan. I don't think it's going to be too light because it's very yellow based, which I like. So I just smear it on like that. So yeah, so that's my struggle with my skin, and I don't know what to do. If you guys have any advice, or if you guys got off your birth control and you guys did something that helped, honestly I'm willing to try it. And I know everybody's skin is different, but yeah. So I was talking about work a little bit. Work is going well. But it's so funny. It's not funny in the moment, but thinking about it, it's so funny because it's like every time I go to work, I'm like, oh, I just hope I have like not a chilled, like not completely chill that it's boring, but like not to the point where crazy things are happening or I don't have good time management skills that day. But that keeps happening to me. Like literally the other day, one of my patients almost freaking crashed after they had an anti-nausea medication. The patient is up there in age, like around 90, so they had an adverse reaction to the anti-nausea medication. And yeah, the O2 level was like 64%, which is really bad if you're not familiar about oxygen levels. You need to usually be like 90 to 100 if you don't have COPD. So I was like freaking out. Well, I actually handled it pretty well. Internally though, I was freaking out, and I literally, after like the problem was resolved, I went off the floor and had lunch because I just needed a break. And then I have another patient that was like so rude that day that I just, like rude, but it's weird because they want me to be around them, but they're so nasty. I'm like, I don't want to be around you, like, to be honest. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys what I'm using. I'm using the Maybelline loose setting powder under my eye. But yeah, that's another thing that's been going on. I'm trying to really learn time management skills because normally from my job, like if you have good time management skills and you give report and the person's there on time, you should be leaving by 7:30, like the latest. But there's been a few times that I leave at like freaking 8 o'clock, 8:10, and it's like so annoying. And it happens to like some nurses, but it's like I'm not trying to be there longer than I have to. I've been here for 12 hours all day, haven't been outside for 12 hours, haven't breathed fresh air for 12 hours. I really would like to leave on time, and plus I don't want to get used to that because once you get used to it, that habit's probably going to be so hard to break. And I'm like, no. Like, I got things to do. Like, I literally come home and I have things to do. So I'm just like, you know, especially like if I have plans after work, I'm not trying to be mad late to them. What I used under my eyes was this powder, which is a Maybelline Fit Me powder. And I just baked it under. Now I'm using the Fenty powder in, what color is this? Honey, the Pro Filter one. And I'm just gonna, I only have like that much. I'm gonna use a fluffy brush, spin it around, and dab it on my face. I don't really swirl it. I just go like this and just dab it. And you guys are gonna be able to see my acne through my face, through my foundation. Color correcting does not work. I've tried it. This is full coverage. Caking it on doesn't work. The foundation I just used is the most full coverage one I have. It's the same full coverage as my Fenty one, and it doesn't work to cover it because I'm telling you, these dark marks are dark. They're like purple. So I'm gonna set the crevice of my nose. Oh, that's another thing. So I'm used to having oily skin, and ever since I've been using the Epiduo thing on my face, it dried up certain areas, and I'm like, oh my god, this is how people must feel with dry skin because your makeup does not go like super smooth. And I'm like, this is why they use so much like dewy shit, because you need it, because if not, your makeup looks all patchy and like cakey. Once I put like my bronzer and blush, it blends, you know, my acne spots a little bit more, but I haven't mastered how to like completely cover them. And I've seen videos like in the past about it, but I haven't mastered it. And honestly, this is good enough for me. It's better than my face, my pale face with purple marks all over it. You know what I want to do? I want to make a video with somebody of us getting lit and getting ready. I think that would be like so much fun. Well, not too lit, you know, like just tipsy. I think that would be really cool. But I don't know who would want to do that with me. Maybe Charlene. This is what I'm going to be using, which is the Becca and Chloe and Malika collab thing. This is the Malika version. I'm going to be using this bronzer, which is called Bestie Bronze. So I really like this one. I have to say that I really enjoy baked bronzers a lot. Like a lot. I'm pretty sure even the Laura Mercier one, yeah, this is a big bronzer. And look, the Joan is pretty much flat because I love it. The Hourglass one, I love it. I don't really like flat bronzers anymore, which is pretty interesting. And this one is very pigmented. But I don't know how this would work on deep skin, honestly. because look how it comes up on my skin. For deep skin, I don't know if this will be even dark enough, or even deep dark skin. Like, I should make my sister try it because she has like darker skin tone than I. But I don't even think she's considered like deep or anything like that. So I use it, and it's actually really good formula too. I'm gonna use the bronzer still, but I'm gonna be using this Sephora little brush I got because I became a Rouge member or whatever. It is the Pro Mini Flawless Airbrush brush, and I'm just gonna, like, I don't even know if this is considered contour or bronzing my nose, but I'm just gonna be blending it out. Anyways, so for blush, I'm gonna be using this one, which is the Burt's Bees Toasted Cinnamon, and it has a little, well, it has a little bit of shimmer, but it's not that much. I'm gonna be using my Morphe E4 brush. So basically, when you do have like breakouts and stuff, you're supposed to be using like only matte products, supposedly. I like to use a little bit of Radiance as well, because like I told you guys, my face is freaking peeling, sort of. We gonna add the highlight now, and then we're gonna add some later, and then we're gonna move on to eyes, and I'm not gonna be talking so much. Okay, the highlight we're gonna be using is the Resi one, and literally it's just called like her highlight. Like, she didn't name it. So this is how it looks though. And I'm gonna use this new Morphe brush that I got. Let me just roughen it up a little bit because it's a little flat. But this is supposedly their highlight brush, and it's an M510. Do I have this already? No, I don't have this. So I'm gonna use it and just see. Like, I always use the Anastasia A23 brush, so let's see how this compares. And the Anastasia one, I always use it like this, so maybe I should blend it like that first before. This is the eyeshadow palette I'm gonna be using, which is the Makeup Revolution. The Makeup Revolution Reloaded palette, and if you guys know, this cost $7, and I've been obsessed with it. For this look, I don't want it to be exactly like my other ones, but obviously there's gonna be some similarities, but I think I'm gonna buy a bright palette soon so I could do like different looks, like pops of color, like not my whole eye being all different colors, like no, pops of color. I will do that. Okay, I can't even see the palette. Just hold on. So we're gonna start off with this shade first, which I don't even know the name, it just has numbers, but we're gonna go with this one. And this one, the palette is called Velvet Rose. So we're gonna go to this shade, and I'm going to be using, where is that brush? My M511, because this is my obsession. Like, this is my transition brush to start any look that I ever do. And you just want to go lightly in circular motions and windshield wiper motions. And now you guys are going to be able to see my acne, but whatever, you know. It's like, either accept me or don't. Plus, you guys are going to see all the little hairs, but whatever. That's what I'm learning as well. It's like, if you're going to judge me based on my appearance, bye, I don't want you in my life. Okay? I would want to be judged off of what's in my heart and my personality and how I treat people, you know? Like, you could say, like, oh, whatever, like, about me, but at the end of the day, if you're gonna judge me full-blown on my physical appearance, then bye, Felicia. This is, like, very quick, and I'm honestly just doing it super messily. Just be gentle, because you don't want to, like, rip your eyes out, but whatever. My eyes, I'm rough with them. So we put that down, and as you guys can see, it adds a little something, but it's nothing crazy. Then we're going to go in with my E28 brush, which is this brush. And we're going to be just basically building it up. So we're going to put this this rust shade. And this is going to go a little bit below where I put that crease shade, but it's still going to be blown out. Now we're going to go into this shade. We're going to make it more like brownie. We're going to take this one, which is the M330 brush. We're going into this brown, just tapping off the excess, and I'm going to put it way lower, okay? Way lower. Like, down. I'm going to take this brush and go into this shade. And I'm going to put that under my brow bone. It's going to be like a matte highlight in a way. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be using the Fenty Galaxy palette. If you guys don't have this, because I'm pretty sure it was limited edition. I got this last year actually for my birthday. But I think it was limited edition. We're going to actually go into this shade over here, which I don't know the name, but this is the shade, as you guys can see. And I'm just going to use my finger, because with her, I love, by the way, I was like, what am I going to do with the all shimmer palette? But honestly, if you have like a lot of like matte palettes or like mixed palettes, this is amazing. It comes in handy because the sparkle in this is amazing. Like this it's not even like it's like a sparkle shimmer. Like I don't even know how to explain it. It's different than anything I've used, and I really like it. And it's like, depending on how much you pack on, it adds color or it just adds a little bit of sparkle, which I'm here for. Like, look at this. Oh my god. I just go really high up with this. I've been going really high up with my glitter lately, and I really enjoy it. And then I just kick off some of it with this brush. Wow, this color is so pretty. Look how it sparkles. Like, I'm not joking. Like, this sparkles a lot. And you don't even really get fallout, honestly, with it. Besides, like, a little. And then you just, like, dust it off and it goes away. I'm going to be using this mascara, which is Tarte Man-Eater. And my best friend got me, like, the Ulta box, you know, thing. It was, like, a whole bunch of different types of brands in it. And this was one of them. And I actually really like this. I've learned, this is a rubber wand, but I've learned that I actually like bristles better, but I like, for like volume, I like bristled mascaras better, but for length, rubber or plastic ones is where it's at. And this might, like I said in the beginning, this might look very similar to something I've done before, but this video was mostly just to rekindle our relationship. So you guys, the last step, wow, this cream contour came through. Anyways, the last step, I'm going to be using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, and this is my second bottle of this, so I like it, and the reason I like it is because it melts my makeup. I don't think it necessarily makes my makeup last longer. The Kat Von D one does though, but this one I like it to melt everything. Ooh, that's a nice mist. And you just want to pounce, pounce, pounce. Pounce, 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 pounce. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I hope you guys enjoy this makeup look, even though it wasn't necessarily a tutorial because I was talking about random things throughout this video about my life. But I hope you guys did enjoy it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a great day wherever you are. Bye, guys.